He heard we were doing a Blumhouse. He sniffed it out, and he's like, "You're doing a Blum. I'm coming on."
I turned this movie on, and my oldest son Chase walked in the room, and he saw Blumhouse come up, and he said, "Yeah, that's not going to be any good."
Why?
That tells you all you need to know.
Wait, is it
He
just me or
just-
is Trent very quiet?
Yeah, Trent, he sees the logo and knows it's garbage, right? Like, just takes a logo. It's like, yeah, we're done.
He knew
Nope. I will say though, not as bad as Joker 2. I mean,
nothing
is ever going to be worse than Joker 2 ever. Hannah, did you get to watch Joker 2 in preparation for the one you were sick on?
I didn't end up doing it. I was so terrible that day. I was like, I know I'm not going to make it.
You should watch Joker 2.
I listened to the episode today, actually, and I really don't think I want to.
Yeah. Is MTD in the chat? I'm sure he is. I see somebody's in the chat. It's got to be MTD. Blum, it's so good to have you back on the show, man. It's so good.
Well, thank you.
You come from Carrie 2, The Rage, to now Afraid. I gotta say, The Rage Carrie 2 might be a masterpiece compared to this.
I'm afraid they might have to watch this movie again.
Oh my gosh. First Lady, it's good to see you. I feel like I haven't been on a show with you in a while either.
I know. It's been a minute. I missed the last episode, but I was kind of dying.
Oh. You were dying, but you would have had fun on the Joker episode. It was crazy. Balls to the wall is what we were doing, basically. We had some weird conversations.
You did. I don't remember what it was, but I was listening. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I was in bed sleeping.
It got
This is
weird.
what they were talking about.
What did we talk? Was that the episode with Kara where we talked about prison?
we talked about prison.
We talked about prison. We talked about Kara being a chubby chaser.
Oh, Kara
Or not
doesn't like
no.
fluffy men.
Yeah, just
Yes,
not like
that was
fluffy
the
men.
conversation. I was like, what is happening? Also,
She
Brad, for
likes-
some reason, you keep thinking you're going to walk into a prison and just own it on the first day.
He does.
I'm murdering someone.
Trent, basically my theory is, and I think yours would be the same, we go to prison, I'm going and I'm shivving first day. Like I'm shivving somebody. And that way I'm like, you know what? I own this place now. That's my theory. I'm going to
But you're
shiv.
assuming no one's going to tie you up with a sheet or
Let me
something
get this-
because
let me get
like,
this
you just
straight.
killed their favorite person.
Brad is sentenced to 1 week in prison for some misdemeanor. And he's like, I
I'm
gotta
not
go
shitting.
shank someone. And he
No,
just shanks
I ain't
someone in his
shanking.
life.
I'm not shanking for a week. But if I'm in there for 15, 20 years, I'm shanking. Because I got nothing to look forward to. I'm going to come out ripped, Hannah. I'm going to come out with so big of muscles. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a 60-year-old man with like veins in my muscles. That
Well,
big.
then you better make sure you actually get out, which I highly doubt adding a murder to your record is going to help with that.
But murder at least would keep me from being someone's wife.
Or makes you a target.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm getting a
Let's make you a
tat. I'm
target.
getting the face tat like right here.
Teardrop.
Teardrop, Trent.
They're
Teardrop.
going to make fun of you. They're going to be like, is that a little freckle? Beauty mark.
Trent goes in. He has Blum tattooed right on the side of his face.
That would be a power move.
Oh my gosh. Would Blumhouse Pictures give you a scene in a movie if you tattooed Blum across your forehead?
Probably yes. I would. Think.
Oh.
It'd probably be a good shot.
MTD's back. He's telling everybody, hey. He's like, I'm remiss to point out none of y'all brought up my hat today that I'm wearing right now.
I just
heard that
noticed
line
it.
for the second time today.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley didn't even know. She's like, I thought you just wanted to wear that hat. And I'm like, Jacob and Laura came over to hang out with us Saturday night. They went to the mall. They brought this hat back for me. Go.
That's sweet.
It's a power. It is. It's very sweet. So I wore it the whole evening they were at our house, didn't I, Jacob? When I put this
You
hat
did.
on. I wore it to
You
work
got
today. I walked in at work. I'm like, hey, man, I'm the GOAT. What's up? And but I don't think I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT of nothing, basically. But, you know, I wear the hat. And this is in style. This is in style. This little string right here,
The
Uh-huh.
captain's
that's in style. That's the
It's
captain's
also
hat.
in style to have words upside down, so that needs to be the next one.
Oh,
That
it
shit.
is. I'm gonna start wearing my goat hat every
One
episode.
of the
Just have
two.
my goat hat on. This is gonna be. This is my new. Blum, what you been up to, man?
Not much. Just staying busy. It snowed a lot here. We got like half an inch, and so
Oh my goodness, we almost didn't make it.
we
Oh my!
we just now dug out today.
I still have snow in the shadows in my yard.
We do too.
It was pure ice up here with -5 degrees.
Oh my gosh! It's
Yeah.
so.
It's like 30 degrees here, and we're suffering. Well, I'm not sure.
About died of pneumonia and whatever else you get when it's cold.
It's 2 right now. Feels like -10 as we talk.
Ooh, I can't
Yeah.
believe I almost moved to Minnesota. That's nasty.
It is a great
Yeah,
place to live.
It's so beautiful here.
In the winter.
In the fall, unbeatable. I agree. But winter, nah, I'm out.
She's like, nah. Blum, we have 7 Blumhouse coming out this year. I'm gonna read them out. You tell me which ones we're gonna end up doing here on Movie Torture with you. Are you ready?
All 7, I can go ahead and tell you now.
Oh gosh. Okay, there's Wolfman, which is coming out
That's soon.
this week.
Another wolf
Well, it's coming out January 17th.
Mm.
It's coming out. Okay.
Yeah.
Wolfman. The Woman in the Yard. Oh my gosh. This doesn't even no details or plot to speak of. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's weird. Drop. This movie stars the second original Blumhouse film. Christopher Landon, who made Happy Death Day, is directing it.
Oh.
It doesn't say anything about it, so I don't understand what that's about. Megan 2.0. Oh my gosh, this is
Yes,
definitely
I love that movie.
Boo.
this is definitely Megan 1.0 was Dookie, Hannah.
No, it was not.
It was.
Now
Blum,
this is the
that's-
true
we're
Dookie
doing it.
Megan 2.0.
Oh yeah, Insidious 6. Blum, what do you think about that? It's
Why are there so many?
yeah, Insidious 6.
By 6, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. The Black Phone 2. Now I did like the Black Phone. That's a rare,
That one did okay.
good
Yeah.
Blumhouse movie. I will say that's probably not going to be on Movie Torture.
Sequel, so it may be. Yeah.
The sequel could. What about this one? Could this one end up on? This one drops December 5th. Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
I'm not watching that.
See, I like the first one. That's pretty good.
I've got to watch it. You told me to watch it. You said you got to watch this movie. I haven't watched it yet. So, Jacob, have you seen Five Nights at Freddy's?
I have not.
Let's watch it together, man. Let's watch Five Nights at Freddy's. It sounds weird to me. Come over, Jacob. We're gonna watch Five Nights at
Watch
Freddy's.
this movie.
You gotta watch this with me.
I've never watched that movie, but some of my piano students have asked for pictures from it on their sticker sheet. I always let them personalize their sticker sheet. So she asked for pictures from Five Nights from Freddy, and just Googling it, I was like, no. No.
Have you seen that app, Hannah, where on the reels they'll say, "Look at what my wife's doing," and she's playing piano on her phone? Have you seen the piano app now, where you can teach
Yeah.
yourself to play piano on your phone?
Yes.
Oh, is
That
that,
can't be real.
the dumb app where it's like one day, a week, and then a year, and they're like Mozart at this point?
Yeah. It's
There's
dumb
no way.
because most of those you're just tapping on the phone. That's not teaching you how to play the piano.
Yeah, you sit me behind the ivory keys. I don't think I can do it. I'm not going to be Elvis on the piano, right? So, what's the movie we're doing tonight, Jacob?
This is Afraid because the one thing we needed in 2024 was the 30th AI movie that we could put out about AI taking over the world.
They're just trying to condition us so that we're ready when it actually happens, and the idea doesn't seem so foreign. That's what they're doing.
It's
Do
true.
you want me,
Mass
to give,
brainwashing.
do you want me to give a quick synopsis of Blum's AI?
Yes, we need
Basically-
the one bread.
Family guy works at or Kumar Is it Kumar? Harold. Is it Harold? Or Kumar?
Harold.
Harold works for Kung Fu. Isn't that Keith Carradine? I think it is. Harold works for Kung Fu.
John Carradine is
Not this is not Kung Fu. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So whoever this Carradine guy is, he works for him, and he ends up going to see a company. They take home an AI thing that now is like controlling them. The daughter's flashing her boyfriend, who then wants to send the pictures to everyone. And then the AI helps. Alexa helps at this point. And the family ends up having people break into their house or stand out weirdly outside it. It's so stupid. And then at the end, AI wins at the end. I'm pretty sure AI wins. And Harold goes on to meet Kumar, and they go to a White Castle. That's basically what happens in this movie.
pretty much.
This would be such a better movie right off the jump if that's what the whole premise of the movie was, is he gets this AI to help them find the White Castle.
Oh gosh, that would have made this movie so much better. It's so much better. I want to say the best thing about this movie. This movie, I did like one thing. This movie came in at about 80 minutes. I mean, it's
It was short.
this might be one of the shortest outside of Cocaine Shark that we have done on this show.
Oh my gosh.
Although I did
Forgot
pause it
about
to
that
see if it was
movie.
About over.
What'd you say, Trent?
I did pause it to see if it was about over though.
Oh.
I'm appalled at y'all's behavior towards this movie.
So the kid is sick. Okay, the kids. I'm confused at the kids. They don't seem to look like they would be the kids of these parents.
No.
Yeah.
I'm confused. One kid looks straight like he's Chinese. Like, I mean it.
Well, the dad is. I'm not saying they look like the same, but the dad is Chinese. What? He's not white.
He's not. But there is. I just didn't think the kids went with these parents. Am I wrong in that?
They didn't seem to
They
match.
did. They could have done a better match.
It could have been better.
It could have been. First off, don't cast Harold from Harold and Kumar in this movie. Why would he's slumming it in this movie, right? He just did this for a paycheck. Blumhouse called and he said, do you think, Jacob, I'm going to ask you, because Ashley brought this up, guys, when we were doing Trap. There's some directors where you just will do anything to be in their movie. You'll be like, and I told her Shyamalan is not that director. There's no big actors clamoring to have a one speaking line in a Shyamalan movie, right? Do you think there's actors that are clamoring to be in a Blumhouse movie? They're like, if Blumhouse calls, I'm in this movie. Because it makes me wonder, did Harold go, I don't care if it's Blum, I'm getting in this movie because it's Blum.
Some people
What do you
are
think?
actually Blumhouse fans.
Really? You think there's a subset of people that love Blumhouse
Yes.
movies?
Yes,
There
there's
can't
a
be.
market
No.
for everything. I'm not saying they're sane, but they're out there.
There's 2 or 3 in everything in life.
Yeah,
Trent. MTD says Trent. Trent's the one
Trent's
that
the
likes
leader.
Blum.
obviously. His name didn't used to be Blumhouse. He changed
Yeah,
it.
but it's ironic.
Over
The
there,
Blumhouse hates Blumhouse. That's the thing. But we're suckered into watching
It's just a
Blum
front.
because they own every property in Hollywood.
Everything. Yeah, he has the rights to everything, and he buys up everything, and then he ruins it.
Sounds
Yeah.
like he's smart. I mean,
I mean,
So you either got to get original Australian horror, right? Like that Talk to Me, which is really good, or you get Blumhouse in America. That's it, basically. You're stuck. You get Australian horror or Blumhouse.
yeah.
Pretty much.
That's it. Or J horror if you want Japanese horror. I'm not into that, but I do like the Squid Game.
yes. Oh, I can't wait to watch the second season. I
Blum,
wanna-
you watch
Netflix
Squid?
Yes, the first season was so good.
Blumhouse, did you watch it?
I watched a little bit of it.
Oh my gosh! The
Crazy.
second,
It's just so intriguing to me how they turn child games into murder weapons.
oh
No, that's-
MTD
What? Season 2 is so good.
Season 2 is legit. I think it's better than the first one. I can't
Although
wait to see the back half.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin it because I'm not gonna ruin it. But
They'll ruin it.
Oh, we can't spoil it on here. We're on a
No,
podcast.
I haven't watched it yet, and I have to wait
Oh,
20 days.
you haven't.
she
Why are
hasn't
you
watched
waiting?
it yet.
I have to wait. I'm on like a fast from Netflix, except for specific movies, like for this. But I can't just sit down and binge Netflix.
Oh my gosh! I thought Hannah was like, I can't wait for the second half of season 2 to drop. That's what I thought you
No,
meant.
I haven't seen
No.
any of it.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna spoil it for you then, Hannah. I don't want to do it.
No
I'm not
spoiler.
gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be that guy.
No spoiling.
Although they do win a lot of money. I'm just saying. I didn't spoil anything. It is really cool. But back to this movie, Afraid. So take us through him bringing this thing home. Like, what is he getting out of this?
Okay, first of all, there are so many red flags to me in that little business meeting that they had before he took the AI home. If anybody is sitting across from me and saying, you know what, we like you, let's introduce you to her, calling AI a her, like she's another human in the room, that's an automatic no. Also, weird hippie dude with the painted nails randomly giving himself injections in the middle. I was like, there's AI in him. There's no question in my mind. There's AI in his body, and that's why he needs a needle right now.
Injection.
It was a big nope.
You think was he AI? Was he AI?
I think no, he wasn't AI. He was controlled. If you watch the movie, he was controlled by the AI. I think she's like there's something in their head, a chip or something, because they know her thoughts.
Correct.
And she can control their body.
Correct.
Probably
Okay, is she scarier than Megan?
Okay, so I think it's more psychologically scary because Megan just controlled the stuff in the house, but this one is actually like manipulating people with the whole the story with the first family and them losing their daughter and then convincing that family to go murder this second family. Like that was just manipulation on another level that Megan did not do.
But this is Megan 1.5. Wouldn't you say that, Trent? This is Megan 1.5.
It was definitely like the same movie.
They're like, okay, we got Megan. We got Megan, and she made a boatload for us. Let's create Afraid, and we'll have Megan, but we won't show anything. There won't be an actual doll. We'll save money.
This is
And we'll
worse
bring in
because
heroes.
there's like so they're creating fake AI people and taking over actual humans. It's like more terrifying.
It's Invasion of the Body Snatchers, right? They're just snatching the bodies up.
Yeah. I mean it's what Elon Musk is doing with the chip thingy. That's what's gonna happen to everybody.
Roger,
Are you dropping
controlled.
conspiracies here? Are you not a Musk fan?
I was, but I think
What?
he's just leading the way to stuff like this happening.
MTD, are you a Tesla fan, MTD? I know what he's gonna say.
Well, then it gets.
I'm a
weird.
Tesla fan.
Oh, I would drive a Tesla.
I'm
Trent, you
never
would drive a
putting a chip
Tesla,
in my
right?
brain though.
I've got a Cybertruck.
He says no. He all caps that. He all caps no. He makes fun of me when I talk about I like a Tesla. He's like, no, you can't drive a Tesla.
Never.
I'm like, I know, I don't have to drive a Tesla. It'll drive itself. I can just sit there and talk. I can do movie torture in my Tesla.
I wouldn't. Ugh.
That would be a power move if I was recording the pod in my Tesla. I'm just sitting there like this and recording it while the car's driving me. Oh man.
As we watch Brad die on the freeway.
Yeah, we're just circling.
Right?
We're circling my block. That's all
It's
we're
like
doing.
in this movie where the AI thing was doing the video of the boy,
Yeah.
and it was a video of him committing, like, going off a cliff in his car, and then it actually made him go off the cliff in his car. I was like, no, that's scary.
Okay, so let's get back to that. So this girl, this boyfriend actually is the most horrific thing in this movie.
He is.
I wanted
he's
to
a
punch
trash.
him
Yeah.
the way he
He's
was
worse.
gaslighting her. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. He was like, I showed you my wiener. You can show me your private parts.
That's what this is in a mutual relationship. Shut up.
Yeah, he's like, that's what we do. So then she really quickly goes, "Shh." And I'm like, oh my gosh, she did it. Oh my gosh. She sends it. Then she shows up at school and everyone now has seen.
No. See, you're missing that. So she does the quick one first, and then she goes to school, and he's like, "I thought you said you love me. That you didn't do enough. It wasn't enough. You need
Oh, it wasn't enough. I needed to see more."
So then she goes
I
home.
paired myself to you. I'm
Correct,
like,
and puts the whole scene on. Then she goes home and does the full, and then that's when.
Did I miss that part? I
Hey,
must have missed that part. I must have dozed. You mean she sent a full shot? Huh?
Yeah, the flash
Yes.
like half blinded her.
Yeah.
She sent her whole body to him?
Yeah.
Second, yeah.
I thought it was just the quick and
No,
then
That's
that
the
that
was
second
was
time around.
Yeah.
wow. So then everyone at school saw her fully nude.
No.
Well, no,
Brad, did you watch the movie?
They defaked her basically.
I didn't watch the movie.
Brad, did you just read the Wikipedia part?
I think so.
Brad watched the 1 minute synopsis on YouTube. That's what he did.
I watched honest trailer of Afraid and I was like, I've seen it now. I'm good.
Yeah.
No, I
No, they
I
took
did
the
watch the movie.
picture and they used AI to turn it into a video that wasn't her.
Of him and her.
It wasn't her.
And
yes.
they posted it. Someone posted it somewhere.
Because the AI
So-
uses this as their opportunity because she hates the AI. She's not a fan of the AI and wants nothing to do with it until this moment. Which like, don't worry, I'll
I've
get
got
this taken care
you.
of.
I've got
Yeah.
your back.
Yeah, but she fell for this. He manipulated her.
Yeah.
She fell for it. I don't even think I would just be like, that's not me, man. I wouldn't even care about it. That's not me.
These are teenagers, though. Everything's
Yeah,
a
that's
very
different.
big deal to teenagers. And
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't grow up in public school, but I can imagine when you have to go there every day, you have to see these people every day. And high schoolers are mean.
They're mean.
Like,
They're
whether
bitches.
stuff's real or not, that kind of sucks. You have to live with it.
But this guy only liked her for her body, right? That's
He
it.
was absolutely a piece of crap.
Oh,
He was
Yeah.
he was worse than
Garbage.
Megan in a lot of ways. Like he's a horrible person. He's the worst person, right, Trent?
Hmm.
he was terrible.
Like you have daughters. Like this is horrible. Like I would want to kill this dude if my daughter was manipulated like this.
yeah, she's
None.
yeah, she was like my Lily's age, and so I was watching like, yeah, nah.
Ooh, you about to die.
He's like, Trent comes up to the guy and he's like, "Are you gonna kill me, Mister?" And he's like, "Nah, you're gonna watch 12 hours of Blumhouse." Oh, you'll never do that again. And you'll be like, "No," lock him in a room. He's just gotta watch Megan on a loop. It's like, save me.
I will say, I was watching this movie. I'm like redoing my room, so everything's a mess, but my door's behind me now. And every time there was a noise, I was like, who's in the house?
Wait a second. You were scared in this movie?
That's what I was gonna
No, I wasn't scared. I just kept checking when there were noises. Obviously, I know there's nothing in my house.
A
But
certain
that's
song.
scared. Like you're like freaked out.
No,
There-
it's being cautious.
this
certain-
was the most unscary movie we've ever watched on the show.
They had a that
At the beginning, I was unsure. I didn't know if I was about to text you, be like, Brad, I don't know if I can watch this movie because that first scene with the masks, that was a no for me.
Yeah.
Oh my
And once
gosh!
I saw-
If you would have backed out of this movie, that would have been the lamest thing you've ever
I
done.
almost did because I was like, I have bad dreams and I'm not messing with that stuff. Y'all already
I go to-
forced me to watch Thanksgiving. I'm not doing it again.
I go to bed every night listening to a guy tell true horror stories. That's what I
That's great
sleep
for
to.
you. I used to do that till I started having night terrors. I don't do that
This,
anymore.
but this movie would not conjure any night terrors.
See, I didn't think so either, but I was just telling my friend about this. The first night terror I ever had, Michael Myers showed up. I'm not scared of Michael Myers, but I had been watching because one of the latest ones had come out in theaters. And so I guess it was like in my mind, but that's what came in the night terror and it terrified me, even though in real life I'm not scared of Michael Myers. So that's why I just don't go there because I don't want any of these things popping up.
But just watch
MTD
more
refused to
Blumhouse.
train Michael Myers.
Well, just watch more Blumhouse, and you'll never fear Michael Myers ever again. It'll just be an old man loitering around waiting for some band nerd to beat him up.
Well, I always just picture my dad in the mask because he is Michael Myers, and it just
Oh,
doesn't
that's-
really do it for me.
MTD's like, I tried to train him, but he went and became friends with a band nerd. I told him no, kill the band nerd. It's like, nobody likes the band nerds, even though my grandson's in the band. It's like
Oh, is Max in the band?
he plays the trombone. Was what he-
That's so cute. I can't.
Yeah, he
Oh,
never brings it home and practices. And I tell him every day when I drop him off at school, I'm like, hey, tell that trombone I said hello for me. And he goes, I will.
That's funny.
So I hadn't seen it in a while. Is it doing okay? Oh, it's doing good, Dad. It's doing good. I'm like, yeah, okay. So he had his first little band concert. He was up there. I'm like, okay.
Did they sound good?
Hmm?
Did
They sounded
sound
really good. Yeah, they did sound really good. He's behind though because they've been playing since 5th grade. He's in 6th, so they've got a year on him. So he's like trying to catch up. I told him he should just be in chorus because I have to pay $30 a month to rent this stupid trombone.
Why doesn't he take it home to
Shoot on
practice?
eBay.
He does not bring it home to practice. He just does it all at
That's
school.
why he's behind.
Yeah, he never wants to practice. He's not a practicer. He wants to practice Fortnite.
Practice Fortnite.
He doesn't practice trombone or reading, right, Jacob?
That's true. That's true.
I get nervous when he tries to read. I'm like, oh my god. You think you can make through this, Max? But
Second of sons, the son of this movie needed help.
yeah, he was sick the whole movie. He's always upset. Like he's always sick, right?
Which one? They were both messed up.
Well, the son. He was trying to search some not appropriate things on the internet, and he kept getting blocked. And then,
Oh, I'm thinking of the baby son. The younger one was always.
yeah,
I forgot about the one
one.
searching
the middle-aged.
pornography.
Yeah.
Wasn't he searching porn?
I mean,
Yes, and then
not
he's like
really.
watching people.
He
get
wasn't. What was he
swatted
searching,
and-
Hannah?
He typed in boobs. Like, just,
Oh.
that's it.
And then
Not
like,
really.
denied.
I don't think he's quite there yet, but, he was on his way.
Oh gosh, that's a gateway drug into it, though, right? You're searching that. Then he's gonna find his sister next time, and that's gonna freak him out.
Oh wow.
That would not be good.
You're like, oh my gosh, is that my MTD says beginner boy?
That's how Aya would mess with him, show him his sister.
Oh, that would ruin him.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, that's what he should do. That should be the move. You show him your sister. It just ruins you from everything.
A plot line.
No.
That would have been. The AI shows him that, and he's like, "Whoa," and he's like throwing up.
No.
It takes him like 5 minutes to realize it's his sister.
Oh my gosh. He's like, she's pretty hot. And then he looks, she looks familiar. Oh my gosh. But back to her boyfriend, he gets a death that is so weird to me. He's like on the phone with his attorney, right? And
Yeah.
his attorney's like, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Blah, 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 blah. And then what happens, Hannah? It's been a month since I watched this movie.
Really?
It has.
Watch
I
this
watched this movie.
This is why I procrastinate and don't watch it till right before the podcast. So his lawyer's like, you're going to be fine. And the kid's like, well, should I just make an apology video? And his lawyer says no, because that would be admitting guilt. Then the girlfriend, the daughter, calls him. Well, really, it's AI, but he thinks it's the girlfriend calling him. And she basically starts showing him an apology video that he made where he's like crying. And then he's like, I'm so sorry. This is why I just have to kill myself. And then it shows him screaming and driving off a cliff. He's watching it while he's driving. He's like, what is that? I didn't make that video. And then AI takes over the car and he actually goes off a cliff. And actually, I'm assuming he dies. I think a tree impaled him.
Yeah, it was.
Something, but-
He's a goner.
If he was in the movie Carry On, he's living.
He would have.
He's living. Have you seen that movie, Trent? Carry On? Yeah.
Is
Have
that
you
the
seen-
one? Is that a recent one with the
Yeah,
ribbon on the suitcase?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen memes about that. Looks kind of
Yeah.
dumb.
It's pretty stupid. Jacob and I recorded a special bonus episode about that. Just talking about it for like
If you-
25 minutes.
If you watch it for just the action alone, it's decent. If you're looking for a story and a plot line, then you're out.
Basic things that a movie should have.
Yeah, basic thing, story, plot line. That's what Joker was missing. Any story, any plot line.
That's hilarious.
Would this movie have been better if Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga had been in this movie?
Not
Lady Gaga. No.
The
No.
acting pedigree would not have made this better.
Singing couldn't help this.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
White Castle could have.
I just,
Yeah.
why did you? Maybe it's too early to ask this, but why are y'all hating on it?
Okay, Hannah. Let's talk about your resume. One, you like the
My
Cocaine Bear.
resume.
You like the Cocaine Bear, Trent. The Cocaine Bear is not
It
good.
was hilarious. Everybody liked the Cocaine Bear.
No.
Okay, I will defend Hannah on this. The Cocaine Bear was hilarious.
That was a good movie.
I did enjoy
If
it.
you don't
did
think
you
so, you're wrong.
MTD? Did you like Cocaine Bear? MTD. 2, you liked Ghostbusters 2016.
No, I didn't.
MTD liked Cocaine Bear. Oh
Because
my
it's a good
gosh.
movie.
Did you like?
Rest my case.
Did you like Diane Keaton in? Oh my gosh, what's that movie we did early on?
Oh,
The Book Club.
Book Club. That was like I would watch it again.
Oh, and you liked Jennifer Lopez in The Backup Plan.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think I
And
did.
Hannah was a
I
lover.
didn't. I was definitely
Hannah,
making fun of her the whole time.
Hannah was a lover of boys and girls. She likes any Freddie Prinze movie.
No, I did not. That was in my top 3 list. I hated that movie.
Okay, Hannah, but your movies.
So far, you have said nothing that can call my movie judgment into question.
I'm trying to think. Is there
Yeah,
been a
there's
movie?
nothing, Brad.
We did Cocaine Shark, right?
Yeah, that was awful.
Did you do Santa Jaws?
No.
No. Okay. Is this your first ever episode with Blum?
Is it?
I think so.
I think it is. Yeah. MTD says the best worst movie yet, The Stupids.
The Stupids is great.
He
So
MTD thinks The Stupids episode, listeners, if it's your first time listening to us, The Stupids MTD claims is our best episode we've ever recorded. Hands down.
Really?
He thinks The Stupids is a funny episode that we did the whole time.
That's a great movie.
It's a great movie. It's such a great Trent, you've seen Stupids, right?
I think so. Yeah. I think.
Oh no, you don't think it. You have to watch it if you haven't seen it. You and the missus need to sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
It is so cleverly written. It is amazing. It is such a good
A
movie.
movie called The Stupid is cleverly written. I like that.
It is. It makes you like Tom Arnold for at least 85 minutes.
See, here's the thing.
It's cleverly written.
The Stupids would not got caught up in this AI business because they're already warned that the B drive was fatal, so they would have steered clear of this AI nonsense.
Oh my
I would
gosh.
love to see a modern day The Stupids with AI incorporated and just
That'd
see
be
how
amazing.
they stupidly
Okay.
outwit the AI.
Okay, First Lady, I have pitched this plan to Ashley.
Okay.
I've said, hey, we should make a Stupids for Netflix. Call it STOOPID, stupid.
That's how they
And-
should have spelled it.
Yeah, he is a stupid, and he passes like this genius test. He amazingly passes it. So this documentary crew takes him to different places. He's an actor. Yeah, Max is watching and says, Trent, you need to turn your mic up a little bit.
Thanks, Matt.
The documentary crew is following around. They know he's really not smart, and they're in on it, but they're meeting real people, kind of like Borat style. So Stupid visits Harvard. Stupid visits NASA. He's visiting these companies and pitching ideas that are just ludicrous. He goes to Apple and pitches the iPhone 20. And they're like, we're at 16. He said, you got 4 years. But it's really stupid. Like, it's 15-minute episodes of him meeting normal people and them thinking this guy's a moron, but he's convinced he's a genius. I think this would be hilarious. Unscripted.
Unscripted.
Yeah, because you're meeting normal people. You're coming in line. You're told this guy's a genius, but yet he's kind of stupid.
So kind of like that movie that they
And there's one scene in the movie where there's rioting and looting, and he's
Uh-huh.
taking a TV into the Best Buy because he doesn't want them to not have a TV. So he's returning. He gets his TV and he's walking it in while they're running out with the loot. See, this would be funny. You would be laughing. Everything. He's just so nice. He's nice to everyone. He's just a really nice guy. Who's stupid?
Yeah.
MTD, would you watch this? I think MTD would watch this. Trent, would you watch this? Produced by Movie Torture. I like it. All of us produce
And
this
you
movie.
have to when you spell the produced, you have to do PRODOO.
See, or PRODEUCED. Produced. Produced by. You just got deuced. Everything's misspelled. Directed is spelled wrong. It's like everything. But it's just a 15, 20-minute episode of stupidity. If you're just sitting back. I think this would be a hit. I love how we're talking about the stupids on Afraid. Trent's like, man, we need to talk some Blum, man. This is
All right, well, I have some fun facts about this movie.
Oh,
Yes.
Wait, while you're doing that, MTD, what is the budget for this movie? We haven't even talked about the budget. And what's your fun facts?
Okay. Numero uno. The movie's original title was They Listen.
What?
kind of
That might be
terrifying.
better. It's a better title, actually.
That is a
Yeah.
better title, actually.
It actually gives you an idea for what the movie could be rather than just
Yeah.
I guess they did the AI and the Afraid, so yeah. The movie's opening quote is from a 2023 New York Times interview with an AI chatbot, which is terrifying if you think about it. But they pulled conversations from an actual conversation with
That
AI.
is crazy.
Wow. MTD says, right while you're looking, MTD says the budget was $12 million and it grossed $12.9 million. So it's a hit. I guess.
Unless you take out the advertising, then it's a flop.
Oh my gosh, this movie, they're not making an Afraid 2. No way, right?
They're
They
too
definitely
afraid.
left it open for one, just like Megan left it open.
They're too afraid to make another one.
But Megan made a boatload. MTD, what did Megan make at the box office? I bet Megan made $100 million.
Also, this movie was rated PG-13, and I personally do not feel like it should have been rated PG-13.
What do you think? R?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it was pushing some boundaries.
Not only because of the sexual content, but they also dropped an F-bomb and a
Yeah.
couple other ones.
I must have been sleeping.
And I was
through
like,
that, man.
what?
I didn't
We
even
already-
notice it.
We already know
Blum and I are numb to the
Numb to it.
F-bombs. Well, I guess they're going to say it.
Once you watch Deadpool, you don't even notice it anymore.
Oh my gosh. Would Ryan Reynolds have been better in this movie? As the dad.
What would he have? No, because I feel like Ryan Reynolds wouldn't be like stupid to begin with and let this in his house.
Yeah, true. But I feel
love
like. What'd you say?
I love their big build-up scene when he finds out where this headquarters is and he's smashing the machine and finds out it's made out of toilet paper rolls.
I know.
I'm
I was
like,
like, do you
"Oh, what a
really
big
think
twist that
destroying
was."
this thing in here is actually going to take care of the problem? Have you ever met a computer? Have you watched Megan?
Like,
So
hello,
learn-
computer.
We learned that those two that basically gave them the AI, their whole job the whole time while he's learning this AI was just sitting in this warehouse building this toilet paper roll, paper mache, AI looking bot thing. that was their whole task, the whole movie.
They're building paper mache.
Go get the construction paper. We gotta get this made.
Also, like,
I like how that's MTD telling them to get paper. Go get the
gold leaf.
rolls.
Go get the gold leaf.
We're macheing today. We're macheing. This paper's not going to mache itself. Get the macheing.
I wish I worked in like a paper mache factory so I could just yell that at people.
Oh my gosh! Just say this ain't going to mache itself. Let's get the macheing. If I had another daughter, if I had a daughter, I have a daughter, I would name her Mache. Hey, Mache!
That's
Jacob's like, another daughter? You have
And
one?
I was like, well, we'll learn something here new on the pod here, Brad.
Keep her locked in the basement. I just imagine an MTD going, get the macheing.
We need more gold leaf.
More gold leaf. Paper mache a planet. We need a planet mache. I never understood Trent, was you a good macheer in school? I was never a good macheer.
That stuff's nasty.
It
But
is
you
so
can make cool
nasty.
stuff.
You're like putting glue all over it, right?
Mhm.
Uh, it's like
Kinda.
dipping it in this like substance stuff. And then,
Ugh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh, sounds gross.
If you have an issue with textures, it's probably not going to be your go-to craft.
Probably not. Probably not. What else? Is there anything else about this movie that's any good? Oh, MTD's
Well, I
got
mean-
to go. His cat is sick.
The son
sorry,
does save the
MTV.
day.
Hmm.
The son does save the day by swatting his own family. So there is that.
Oh my god, that is so dumb. I'm glad.
And it's so cheesy because his mom goes, she's like, "Hey, did you swat us?" And the kid's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "High five, good job."
Last
That's-
time, okay?
That's right. I'll do it again.
That's how Trent and I met. I swatted him. Like he was. I sent all the SWAT there, and he's like, "What's going on, man?" It's like,
Have you ever done that? Have you ever called the cops on purpose or accident, like on someone else,
No.
or just to pull a prank?
When I
No.
I had not called the police on someone, but when I was 12 years old, I had the neighbor girl called the police on me because I threw a water balloon at her, and the police
Oh
did
my
come, and they
What?
were like, "You better be careful doing that because that's technically assault." And gave me this whole spiel. I'm a 12-year-old kid. I was like, "Come on."
Assault by
a
water,
water balloon.
balloon.
Yes,
oh my gosh, that's so lame.
I'm about
That's
to go
such
to
a woke.
juvie because I threw a water balloon.
They were woke before woke, man.
Meanwhile, actual people out here getting assaulted, but oops.
Oh, that was funny.
just threw a
I actually
letter.
jumped at that. It's the scariest thing we've done all day. Is
The entire movie.
The AI is attacking. The AI is after her.
the AI. It's afraid. Do you think I know why they called this movie Afraid? Because they needed AFRAID. They needed the AI in it to make
Yeah.
it really pop.
Yeah,
But what was the other title? They Speak. What was it?
they
They
listen.
listen, which would have been good.
They listen and they don't judge.
But it
think
doesn't
they
have
listen.
AI in it. They needed the AI word, didn't they, Trent? They
Yeah.
that's the Blum mentality. We're
I
gonna
think it
get
makes it
you.
more scary when it's like AI is always listening.
No,
Right.
see,
Turned my
Agreed.
Alexa on while this movie was playing because they talked about her, called her the B
Oh.
word. That's
But
another
here-
word they dropped in there. PG-13.
here's the thing: that if they called this "They Listen," you could have had a girl going, the other brother going, "They listen, they listen to everything,"
I'm gonna need you to stop actually right now.
and that would have been
That's terrifying.
creepier, right, guys?
What are we? Were you
Yes.
on the poltergeist here?
I know.
Back.
They're back and they listen. What was the AI's name?
Then Dr. Phil comes on.
Oh my gosh. What was the AI's name?
Oh, well,
I don't
What was
remember.
start with
Was
an
it
M,
Lex?
right?
Does anybody know? Do we watch this whole movie? We don't know the AI's name?
No.
Oh, in this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Aya.
Aya.
I-
Spelled A-I-A.
Oh my gosh. Aya. They listen. I just farted. And Aya hears everything. It's like, oh my gosh. It'd be so funny if Aya had like a smoker voice. Like,
You wanna play
come
a
over
game?"
here. Want to play a game?
I think she misdiagnosed the son on purpose. I don't think he actually has a
Probably.
breathing issue.
Probably
Probably.
not. He's probably been just like, he's probably got mesothelioma or something.
Yeah, I know what that is.
7 years old.
He's been inhaling he's been inhaling lead his whole life. Is there anything else in this movie? Because it's not really
We can get to the end, like the smiley face people
I
pop up.
hate those. I can't
They were
stand
like-
when
That
horror
was
movies
stupid.
do things with smiley faces.
They were
It
like
creeps me out.
they were being controlled by the AI to get their kid back, and they thought these people stole their kid. That was weird. And then the movie ends in the most personally the lackluster way ever.
I hated
The
it.
AI calls the ambulance's phone, and the Tesla basically pulls up, and she's like, "Get in, we're going." And they're like, "Okay, we'll get in." And they get in the car and leave, and then I'm like, and then their daughter, the other people, their daughter pops up out of nowhere. It's so weird.
Yeah, it was.
It's such a weird movie. There's
It's not
Yeah, I mean-
weird.
It's stupid. It's not weird. It's stupid. You're right, Hannah.
It's not
Jacob, do you have any? Jacob, do you have any reviews on this movie?
I am pulling up some bad ones right now.
Because I have some good ones. I'm sure I'll find some good ones here. Oh my god!
I'm
Ooh.
afraid to look.
This is a big hit on Netflix, by the way.
Hold on, what's there? Doop, doop.
Hey, there.
There's-
I should tell you the AI review of this movie.
You could. What is it?
The AI overview says Afraid received mixed reviews, with some critics finding it a thought-provoking exploration of AI's impact on society, while others criticize it for being a mediocre horror film.
I have a 10 out of 10. This is rare. I have a 10 out of 10 on this movie. This guy JVTFKT wrote, I went in this movie not expecting much. However, my curiosity got the best of me. I went to see it with a friend. The use of AI imagery was interesting and gave me a sense of unease. Contrary to the criticism, I thought this movie was interesting and quite an experience. Many parts of the movie had both me and my friend hiding behind the sleeves of our jackets. The jump scares weren't anything to rave about. However, in my opinion, the movie didn't need flashy jump scares in order to seem scary. I definitely recommend this movie for anyone who enjoys uneasy and thought-provoking films. Trent, that guy's a moron, right?
Paid.
That's so rude.
Yeah.
He had to be paid, man. There's no way.
All right.
7 out of 10, surprisingly good. Oh my gosh. This one had a newer twist and was not a totally predictable story. The ending was surprising. I can't even watch this guy, man.
Here, you want some one
I mean,
stars?
I liked it, but it wasn't surprising.
Oh my gosh. This movie's
Here's a 1 star. Says plot twist, written and directed by AI.
Oh, did they chat GPT this script, Trent? Do you think they chat GPT this script? This script?
Better.
Oh, it probably would have been.
Here's another good 1 star. You know the AI is evil because it makes the kids watch the Emoji Movie. The Emoji Movie is terrible.
Wow.
This Too Gnarly writes, incredible movie to say the least. How is this incredible? I don't understand this. I don't get it at all, man. We've watched 4 movies that have been horrendous in the year of 2024 at worst. Oh my god.
One more real quick when it says maybe next time just get a dog.
Yeah. Just get a dog. Don't but there is a movie that Jonathan from the podcast told me to watch on Netflix called Subservient. I think it's Subservience or something with Megan Fox, where a guy goes and buys her. She's a robot and brings her home. Like, I'm sorry, Kristen, my wife, is not letting me buy Megan Fox to be my personal robot. It's not happening, man. Look at Hannah.
And the guy's wife has cancer while this is all going
Yeah.
on.
Did you watch it, Trent?
No, but I saw the trailer on it.
And he does knock boots with the robot. So there is that.
So dumb.
Jonathan's like, it's a crazy movie, man. And he was like, my wife was never gonna let me buy a Megan Fox robot. Like, that would just not. Could you imagine your wife, Trent, going, you can get that Megan Fox robot? Like, there's no way, man. He kept, and Jonathan said he looked at the dudes and he was like, nah, and he was like settled on the Megan Fox. Of course you're gonna settle on that. You have a dude looking like us on there. I got a robot looks like Brad. I'm gonna bring him home. He's gonna do things. No. Hannah, Trent, movie torture, movie gold, Trent.
Movie torture.
I like how he said that like he's talking on the phone to try to give like, you know, the computer's going, please state your name. He's like, movie torture.
MOV.
Or push 1. He's like, movie torture. Hannah, I'm worried about what you're gonna say. Movie torture, movie gold.
Okay. I'm gonna go movie bronze. The only reason I'm not giving it a gold is because I was not a fan of the ending, and it's really similar to Megan, and it's leaving it open for a second one exactly like Megan. That's the only reason I'm not giving it gold. I actually liked it.
Your biggest beef was the ending. Like
I
my
didn't
biggest
like it.
beef was the whole movie. Like I don't understand the Jacob
That's
movie
the
torture, movie gold.
This is absolutely 100% movie torture, and I'm afraid of the number 2.
Number 2. This movie is movie torture from start to finish. Again, not the worst.
Why were you sitting there just annoyed with your existence just from watching this movie?
I didn't like Megan, and I feel like I'm watching Megan again. And it's like
But you
Jason
have to
Blum conned me
only
into
look at
Megan
this
again.
movie. You can't think about other movies. You have to only look at this one.
What do you got, a lighter in your hand? What are you? Are you a smoker now? What's?
No, it's in case somebody sneaks up behind me.
You're like my crazy aunt who always used to carry a lighter in her hand because she'd always be ready to light a cigarette. Like she's gonna, I'm gonna light a
No,
heater.
it's because I was crocheting this blanket, and you have to like burn the ends to connect.
I was like, that's either Trent, Jacob. I was like, she's either got a. Yeah, it is. I would rather watch you crochet than watch Afraid again, honestly. But I will say this: I thought Hannah's either got a lighter or a vape. She's vaping or
I'm
she's
not
lighting.
vaping.
I was
No.
like,
She's
what if
gonna
Hannah
come
was
back.
vaping through the episode? It's like,
She's gonna come back on the podcast in like a few weeks here and just be like,
Ah,
"This is Hannah. I'm here to record."
my name is Hannah.
I have a hole in my throat. I have to go like that.
Hello, my name is Hannah. I like Afraid, except for the ending. And then Trent's like, movie torture.
Movie gold.
I like this movie.
Oh my gosh! No offense, by the way, if anyone has one of those throat things.
God damn it. I feel like if they got that, they're not listening to us talk about the movie Afraid. For
You
sure.
never know.
Oh my gosh.
Might be hard up for entertainment.
I gotta say, I'm glad the month of January is over. Worst of 2024. I'm glad it's over.
This was
because
a great way to end the month.
Afraid.
Yeah.
I'm ready we've got some great movies lined up in
We do.
February.
What's
We're
the
gonna be-
theme?
Do we?
It's romance, which is a good month, but we're watching Nothing But Trouble with Chevy
Yep.
Chase. That's a good classic.
Is that
Mr.
romance?
Destiny. Mr. Destiny, which it's a romance.
I don't
Well-
I don't believe you.
What was the other one, Jacob? What's the other ones we got lined up for the month?
Beast and the Beautician.
Beautician and the Beast.
Yeah, Beautician and the Beast.
And we've already recorded Haunted Honeymoon,
Haunted Honeymoon. Yes.
which was
These all sound awful.
yeah, this is a rough month for you. And
Why
Blum.
for me?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a horrible month after this great movie that we just watched.
But for our fans of movie torture, it'll be great for them.
Yes, if they like bad movies, they're going to keep coming back to us. Your home for bad movies here at the Hopecast Network. Hey, for Blumhouse Trent, it's always good having you back, Blum. We want to have you more.
Back.
For the first lady of movie torture, Hannah. For Jacob, my name is Brad. We will see you next time on Movie Torture. MTD pieced out because his cat got sick, he said. I don't know. It was weird.
Cat. Ew.